Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with you. And Jonathan, when he was drafted, there was a lot of talk that he was picked too high. It's looking like he was maybe undervalued at this point.
Yeah, I think you really can evaluate a draft and whether a guy was too high or too low until he gets to the ultimate level, up to the big leagues and succeeds there. So let's wait and see before we give an A scouting grade to the organization for drafting him early. So far, the returns are really, really good. You know, they were the organization that were the highest on this prospect. Right now, he is rewarding their faith in him with how he's performed. He's moving up the ladder. He's a really exciting player. I think he is going to end up sort of outperforming what most of our prognostications were, but we need to wait and see what happens when he gets to the big leagues first.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up is Miller. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 24.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Miller leads off first with one away. Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him. Here's Didi Gregorius looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Now at the plate, Miller.
The bat, number 24.
First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now it'll be Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now back, the designated
To the
hitter.
plate now is the designated hitter, Bernardo Montes. He doubled his last time up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning. And now in the box, Miller. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man.
Next to stand in is Miller. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now is Austin Listy. No hits to this point.
Austin Listy.
Softly hit to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Scranton Wilkes-Barre jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yasmero Petit notches his 3rd win of the year. The team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's baseball on the show, and it's Domingo Germán, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So now to the plate, Miller. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now to the plate, here is Luke Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So stepping in is Miller, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one.
And now, number 37 got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in will be number 6. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 6.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Stepping in next, Miller. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's 1 down now. So the next to bat will be number 37. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground to short. to second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is Miller steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.